Namaste, I'm Acharya Pratishtha. We all are going through a very tough time of global pandemic, and recently we have seen a sudden increase in the number of COVID positive cases around us. We have received several messages from our students globally and from our viewers as well. Acharya ji, I have been tested positive. What shall I do? I am under self-isolation. What shall I do? Well, today I'll be sharing some very easy tips with all of you. By following these tips in your isolation, in the period when you are under isolation, I am sure you will recover very fast. I am also sharing a separate video along with this one where I have shared a very specific and a very short protocol, schedule of, let's say, around 15 to 20 minutes, which everyone can follow, especially those who are under isolation and who wish to recover fast. See, we need to understand that this is a virus that affects our lungs majorly, especially our respiratory system. Hence, we need to practice those kriyas, those yogic practices, which straight away affect your lungs, which straight away work on your respiratory system, on your respiration, better respiration. So all the practices which I have shared in another video, I request you all to please follow it every day. Though Mokshaitan Yog Sansthan had already shared a complete yoga protocol last year, but there are several who have asked for a very short protocol to be done and followed at the time of isolation. So one is, I'm sharing the link of that video in the description box and in the eye. Make sure that during your isolation you practice these kriyas. Now let's begin with some very simple tips that you all can follow at your home while following the self-isolation. First and most important thing is, generally when we are under isolation or we are not well, we feel that, it's better to just lay down and not to do anything. You need to rest, but make sure that you also need to keep yourself active. So it's always recommended that you follow a schedule, an everyday routine, even during your isolation. Second thing is, and to follow that routine, it's always better that you practice yoga abhyas at least twice a day. Second thing, which is very, very important, is that this is a virus in which it is very important that you maintain the basic hygiene. Hence, generally people think, oh, I'm sick, I don't need to take shower, I don't need to take bath, I don't need to change my clothes. No, if you don't feel like taking shower, you are under fever, at least keep the basic cleanliness and basic hygiene. Change your clothes properly whenever required. Clean your body internally and externally. For external cleaning, you can go for a sponge if you don't want to take shower, but for internal cleaning, I've already shared the yogic practices in my another video. Now, third thing is that we need to keep our lungs active. You must follow the practices that I have shared with you, and other than that, make sure that you must walk around your bed. Just very mild walking, which should not make you tired, but you need to practice this walk to keep your lungs active, to have better respiration. So if you can't do anything else, at least walk around your bed. Fourth is your diet. We need to keep a special attention on your diet. Make sure you follow a satwik diet. You take a light diet, so it should not affect your digestion. Most of you must have realized, even when we are absolutely fit, we have gastric or acidity, we find it difficult to breathe. It affects your breathing system straight away. So it's very important that you take care of your diet. Take light diet, but take a nutritious diet. Along with taking nutritious diet, make sure that you drink plenty of water and keep yourself hydrated. And when I say drink plenty of water, I mean to say that take the warm water, not the cold one. Keep warm water with you and take sip by sip entire day. That is very, very important because it cleanses your system also. Then another major thing is add fruits to your diet. Most mostly those fruits which contain a lot of vitamin C. Though I'm sure you must be taking my vitamin C tablets as well, but it is always recommended to take fruits that contain vitamin C in it. Then comes some very basic day-to-day remedies from your own home, from your own kitchen that you can take. One is make sure that you gargle at least twice a day or maybe thrice. Take warm water or a little bit hot water and add a pinch of salt in it. Take the water in your mouth and like this you gargle and then spit it out. Another thing that you can do is pour one drop of shuddha, the pure cow ghee in your nostril, both nostrils. One drop of ghee in both nostrils is sufficient. While sleeping, you can pour it in your nose. Another thing that you can do is you can make a kaada at home. Now this kaada is something which can be made very easily. I had already shared a video on how to make kaada at home, but here I am again sharing it. Just take a piece of giloy and this much long is enough. Take a piece of giloy, a little bit of ginger in it and tulsi. Mash adrak, ginger and giloy and put it in water. Boil this water for like till it becomes half and then add a pinch of black pepper. You can drink it. It is recommended that you also add lemon in it because it contains vitamin C, but if lemon doesn't suit you, you can have it without lemon also. So basically it is a mixture of ginger, giloy, tulsi and black pepper. This mixture you can have twice a day. This kaadha you can have twice a day. You will see that it will work wonders for you. And last is, don't forget to take steam. It's always recommended, take a water, boil it and put a little bit of ajwain in it. And you need to take steam of this water. Make sure that you practice yoga nidra regularly. And when I talk about yoga nidra, I have already shared a video on yoga nidra. I am sharing the link in the description box. See, whenever we are stressed, whenever we are under any kind of tension, you know, when any negative thing happen in our life, most of the time we just think about all of the adverse things that can happen with it. We just start thinking about our family, children, spouse, parents. Oh, what will happen to them if something happens to me? Please stay away from these negative thoughts. And the best way to stay away from these negative thoughts is that you practice meditation regularly. And best way is to practice this yoga nidra, because yoga nidra is, you know, whenever we are stressed, it straight away affects our breathing. You must have noticed, if I ask you, oh, speak in front of 1,000 people, what you will feel, your breathing will go fast. Anything that makes us anxious, anything that creates stress in us, anything that makes us nervous, it affects our breathing at the top priority. So it's very important to keep your entire body relaxed. So just lie down on your back, play this audio of Yoga Nidra and follow it. This is very important, especially during isolation. And last but not the least, other than practicing the yoga abhyas, which I have shared in another video, make sure that you laugh at least 3 times a day. At least 3 times a day. More you will laugh, more it will affect your lungs and more you'll be able to have, you know, good breathing. And whenever you want to lie down, though you must be lying on your back or on your side, but make sure you lie down on your stomach, lie down on your tummy most of the time, because that is a position where your lungs get maximum expansion and you get to breathe more. Stay positive, practice Ishwar Pranidhan, practice the yogic kriyas which I have shared in another video, and if there is any confusion, any problem, don't hesitate to contact us through the comment box or through the messages. Thank you, stay safe, Dhanyavad, Hari Om.